Okay, musings number 6, day 6. It's 47 degrees outside. Big storm came through yesterday. Let's see how cold the water is, because I put new water in yesterday. It is a balmy 50 degrees. 50 degrees, and it's dropping it to 49 because it's colder outside. All right, well, here we go. Oh man. Okay, they say this is good for you. I hope so. Here we go. Give me a little break to catch my breath. Boom. I had a little less water in, and I got my head wet. Whew. Oh. All right. Musings. Day 6. I had to pass on a couple days because I couldn't work out for a couple days because I had to do a blood draw this morning, and they don't like me working out so hard for a couple days prior because it kind of screws up the numbers evidently. So today is my 6th time in this wonderful thing. Oh man. All right, so I was thinking this morning shaving. Put new blades in the first of the year, so they're still really sharp. And every time I've cut myself has been, and I didn't today because I was thinking about it, but it's always been because I became too familiar. I took it too for granted. Forgot to give it the respect that a sharp blade deserves. And you think about it, that's true with a lot of things that are very useful and powerful. For example, guns, right? You lose respect for a gun, that's when bad things happen. You got to keep respect. It can be a powerful and useful tool for the right situations. But when we become too familiar with a powerful tool, then danger is ahead. And I was thinking also about a good friend of mine who a couple years ago actually died from COVID on the 4th night in the ICU. He was revived, not through any human efforts, but he had an encounter with Jesus that was quite sobering. It was very reminiscent when he recalled it to me of what Job experienced. Job knew the Lord, and bad things happened to Job, and in his distress he started making a lot of assumptions, and they were wrong. And he had this very powerful and sobering encounter with his Maker, and he wised up in a big way, and he was blessed abundantly afterwards. And so was my friend Johan. When they released him from the hospital, he was sucking on oxygen because 90% of his lungs were dead from fibrosis. And he was told he'd be sucking on oxygen the rest of his life. What they didn't tell him was that he had less than a year to live. And he's one of the actually not just a few, but I know a number of people who have had such amazing, miraculous encounters. Not everybody that I've prayed for has had such amazing encounters. Some of them passed away, but his lungs are completely regenerated, and it is a medical impossibility. I have the scans. Be happy to show you. They're on Instagram and they're on LinkedIn from well over a year ago when I posted them. but he had become familiar. Had taken such power for granted. He had taken his creator for granted and become flippant in his words. And that's a dangerous place to be. We need to show respect to power. Not to be in dread of it, but to show respect for it. So that's well over 5 minutes. I'm going to get a warm shower after that hot and sweaty bike ride. I'm going to go warm up. Have a good day.